I began this project with a crystal clear vision in mind, but the wood had its own plans. Beneath the surface of this beautiful blank lay an intricate web of cracks, turning my initial idea on its head. So today, we're embracing these imperfections and creating my own spin on Kintsugi, or also called golden joinery. And trust me, the wood made sure I listened. It literally broke away from my faceplate, demanding a new path. Traditional Kintsugi repairs pottery with lacquer mixed with precious metals, such as gold or silver, turning the flaws into stunning features. While we're not exactly sticking to tradition here, we're not just going to pour resin into the cracks and call it a day. I've got a special technique up my sleeve to highlight each unique imperfection. But first, let's shape the outside of our soon-to-be masterpiece. With the lathe stopped, take a moment to really appreciate the extent of these cracks. They're deeper and more intricate than I initially realized. This piece is definitely going to require some stabilization to prevent it from cracking more. As I flatten the top of the blank, disaster strikes again. The wood detaches from the chuck for the second time. This piece really wants to keep me on my toes. Clearly, stabilization can't wait any longer, reinforcing the urgency of the next step. It looks like the secret to this project's success: wood stabilization. I'm submerging the blank into this black oily substance, which is cactus juice, with a black dye, and using a vacuum chamber to thoroughly infuse every fiber. Cactus juice, thinner than standard resin, penetrates deeply and solidifies the wood. Adding the black dye to the mix will deepen the color, setting the stage for an eye-catching contrast later on. With our wood stabilized, it's time for some artistry. I'm meticulously painting inside each crack, first with a primer, then layering in shimmering pearl gold paint. By highlighting the walls of the cracks rather than relying solely on resin, the imperfections themselves become the star attraction. Next up, I'm carefully pouring in a lightly tinted, almost transparent resin infused with subtle gold shimmer. A pressure pot at 50 psi ensures every teeny crack and crevice is filled beautifully, creating a seamless bond that maintains the integrity of our bowl. Let's seal it up in the pressure pot. Now, the real transformation begins. With the resin cured and the wood stabilized, it's time to reveal the bowl hidden within. As I turn away the excess resin and paint, I finally see the delicate beauty of our golden joinery emerging, a subtle elegance that makes all the effort worthwhile. You might have noticed I'm using a lot of Carbide tools. This stabilized wood is tough. What normally takes mere minutes is now a slow, patient process. But in the end, the result promises to be worth every careful moment. Now that the turning's done, off camera, I'll quickly sand up to 800 grit and return for the big reveal. Just look how dramatically dark this wood has become after sanding. It's incredible. I've never seen wood react quite this way, and honestly, I'm not exactly sure why it did. If you've got ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm applying a UV wood sealer to prep it for polishing. But first, before we can polish, we have to flip it over onto the vacuum chuck so we can finish the bottom.
Wow!
With walls this delicate, patience is key. One slip up here and we'd have an unplanned double Kintsugi session. I'm also carving a small little recess for my maker's mark. Let's jump over to the laser and check that out. As the finishing touches come together, I want to sincerely thank you for watching and sharing this creative journey with me. I'm genuinely curious about your thoughts on my version of Kintsugi. Celebrating beauty and imperfection is something truly special, and thank you for staying until the end. Here are some stunning close-ups of our finished golden joinery bowl.